Long ago in Chinese folklore, people believed that if a person died under certain terrible conditions, their soul could fail to leave the body peacefully. When that happened, the dead were said to become something known as a jiangshi. For centuries, the jiangshi became one of the most feared creatures in Chinese mythology. Unlike modern zombies, it wasn't described as a rotting monster running wildly through villages. The creature was far stranger and far more unsettling. According to the legends, a jiangshi looked like a stiff corpse dressed in traditional burial clothing, with pale skin, long dark fingernails, and lifeless eyes. Its body was so rigid that it could only move by hopping forward with both arms stretched out in front of it. And honestly, that unnatural movement is what made the creature so terrifying. Imagine walking home alone, late at night, through a silent village covered in fog. Everything around you is quiet, until suddenly you hear a strange sound somewhere behind you. Then you turn around and see a motionless figure hopping toward you through the darkness. According to Chinese folklore, jiangshi wandered at night, searching for the life energy of the living. People believed the creatures hid from sunlight and moved silently through forests, empty streets, and abandoned villages after midnight. Some stories claimed entire communities became terrified after seeing shadowy figures appear during storms or heavy fog. Others believed jiangshi attacked travelers who wandered too far from safety during the night. What makes the legend so memorable even today is how simple the horror feels. The jiangshi doesn't rely on giant size or brutal violence to become frightening. Its horror comes from watching something dead move in a way it shouldn't, quietly, slowly, unnaturally. And maybe that's why the creature survived in folklore for so long, because deep down, few things are more disturbing than seeing a lifeless body suddenly begin moving on its own. In the remote islands of Scotland, people once told stories about a strange creature that lived far from villages near isolated rivers and rocky hills. According to old legends, this creature was known as the wolver. But unlike the violent werewolves found in many myths, the wolver was never described as a bloodthirsty monster. And honestly, that's what made the creature so unusual. Stories described the wolver as having the body of a man and the head of a wolf, covered in thick brown fur. Some legends claimed it spent most of its time quietly sitting beside rivers catching fish, while others said it lived alone inside caves far away from human settlements. And despite its frightening appearance, the wolver was actually believed to be peaceful. It didn't hunt people, it didn't chase travelers through forests. In fact, many stories claimed the creature avoided humans whenever possible. But unlike most creatures from folklore, the wolver was sometimes connected to kindness instead of violence. According to some Scottish legends, poor families would occasionally wake up during harsh winters to find fresh fish left outside their homes. People believed the wolver secretly placed them there during the night. That strange combination of animal appearance and human kindness made the creature deeply mysterious, because even though the wolver wasn't considered evil, people were still unsettled by it. Some stories claimed travelers occasionally spotted the wolver from a distance before it disappeared back into the wilderness. Others believed the creature preferred staying hidden from humans completely. And unlike legends built around fear and destruction, the story of the wolver survived because it felt different from other mythical creatures. And according to the old Scottish stories, if you were lucky enough to see the wolver near a river at night, it usually meant the creature trusted you enough not to hide. Alright, that's it for this video. Thanks so much for watching all the way to the end. If you enjoyed it, go check out the other mythical creatures videos on my channel. You might find your next favorite creature there. And don't forget to tell me in the comments which mythical creature you want me to cover next. I'm always looking for new and interesting legends to talk about. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.